In this video, we're going to be checking out the world's first rugged smartphone with a built-in 64 megapixel night vision camera, which is the DOOGEE S99. So if you're in the market for a new phone and want something durable with some great performance specs and a great camera at a fraction of the price of Samsung and Apple competitors, this is definitely going to be an option you're going to want to consider. This is the first smartphone that I've ever reviewed on this channel, and I'm going to just run through the main features, share some footage and videos from the cameras, and also discussing who this phone might be a good option for. But if you want to jump to our particular section, you can navigate using the timestamps down below. Alright, so this is the DOOGEE S99. It has about the same footprint as my Samsung Galaxy S20 FE, but it's about twice as thick and double the weight. But the DOOGEE does have a super high capacity 6000 mAh battery compared to my S20 FE's 4500 mAh battery. The DOOGEE's battery should last for at least 2 to 3 days from normal use, or up to 18 days on standby. So this is definitely going to be great for those of you who would consider yourself to be heavy users, and you'll definitely appreciate the extra runtime. There's a few different color options, but this is the classic black one, but you can also pick it up in titanium, copper, and gold. And the corners and the back of the phone are protected with a hard rubber-like shell, and the phone is IP68 rated, so it can withstand a water submersion for up to 30 minutes in 1.5 meter deep water. It's PM 2.5 dust proof, and it also has a 1.8 meter impact rating, so it should easily hold up to much more abuse compared to your typical smartphone. There's a beautiful 6.3 inch Full HD display with Corning Gorilla Glass, which gives it that added ruggedness, and the resolution is 1080 by 2340 with a 19 by 9 aspect ratio and a front-facing 32 megapixel Sony camera. On the right, you've got yourself buttons to turn the volume up and down, a power button, and a fingerprint reader, which actually seems to work really well and is a very convenient and secure way to unlock your phone. On the left, we've got a SIM card or a T-Flash slot, and on the bottom there's a protected USB-C port with blazing fast 33 watt charging, and it also has 15 watt wireless charging capabilities. On the back of the phone there's 3 different cameras, including a 64 megapixel night vision camera, an ultra clear 108 megapixel main camera, and a 16 megapixel wide angle macro combo camera. And around the main camera there's also a shining galactic ring, which has a combination of white and infrared LEDs, which help to provide some supplemental lighting for your photos and videos. The DOOGEE runs on Android 12.0 right out of the box, and this is going to give you an excellent user experience with built-in privacy features, and you'll have less hassle with ads, bloatware, and other unused and unnecessary apps. It's also loaded with some excellent hardware, including the MediaTek Helio G96 chipset with octa-core with strong GPU capabilities, so it's going to be able to meet your most extreme demands for gaming and running multiple applications simultaneously. It also has 15 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs ROM, which can be expanded to 1 terabyte with a T-Flash card. It also has NFC and can easily be used to make payments, share files, and also configured to work with public transportation. Now we're going to dive in to see what the cameras on the device are capable of, and we'll start with some footage from the 64 meg night vision camera, which is very crisp and clear and performs exceptionally well for the price. And as soon as I checked out the footage from the device, the wheels of my mind started turning, and I wanted to see how viable this would be as a helmet mounted night vision option for those of you looking for some basic capabilities on a budget. And I'll be going more in depth on that build in my next video, and I'll also link to that down below when it's finished, but make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. Anyways, the night vision camera has an 80-degree field of view, and there's 2 small supplemental IR lights, which help you see clearly up to about 20 meters in complete darkness. Again, the image quality is great, and the detail that delivers is very impressive for the price as far as digital night vision goes. The main AI camera has a 108 megapixels and a 90-degree field of view, and it supports PDAF and dual rear flashes, and the image quality is incredible and will definitely assist you in taking some of the best photos that you've probably ever taken with a smartphone. You also get HDR support, so the exposure will adjust really well in both light and dark settings, so you'll get really detailed photos where the shadows and the light blend together very nicely. This is the wide angle macro combo camera that shoots up to 16 megs, and the wide angle is 130 degrees, and it's going to be excellent for your outdoor landscape or architecture shots. The macro lens is also going to do a fantastic job of bringing up that up close detail, so if you enjoy photography or if you do a lot of social media, this feature will be really useful to you. Now we've moved on to the 32 megapixel Sony front facing camera, and this is going to be great if you take a lot of self-portraits or if you use the device to make a lot of video calls. Alright, so we're going to end this video with a brief discussion on who this phone might be a good fit for. First and foremost, the build quality and the durability on this phone are very impressive. So if you're the type of person who uses their phone while they're doing some type of job with physical labor, you take it with you exercising, or you're just prone to dropping your phone, this phone will definitely save you a lot of heartache. The price point on this phone is also great and comes in significantly cheaper than the big name smartphone brands like Samsung and Apple. So if you need a new phone and you're looking to save a few bucks without compromising too much on specs and performance, this is a great budget-friendly option. Anybody who wants some basic night vision capabilities will have a tough time finding something as good as this anywhere near this price point. And I'm really excited to show off the night vision build helmet with you guys on the next video. Let me know what you think of the DOOGEE S99 down in the comments below. And if you want to pick one up and support the channel, you can find a link down in the description. Also for February, I'm giving away the AmmoTorch XT35 tactical flashlight, which you might remember from my latest tactical 18650 flashlight comparison video from a few months ago. And to enter to win, you need to like the Goodnight Gear page on Facebook and just leave a comment on our new arrivals and February giveaway post, which is linked to down below.